Okay, I have an issue. As usually when I have an issue, I do a video, so here's the video. And it's kind of a weird issue, and a lot of you probably aren't really going to feel my pain on this. I should start off by saying my mother recently passed from complications of rheumatoid arthritis, an autoimmune disease. I'm sure most of you have heard of it and probably have had some experience with it with a family member. So I have it in my DNA. I do have some arthritis, but at the moment it's not rheumatoid. I've had it checked. I don't necessarily believe that it's still not an issue. So under that premise of the possibility of rheumatoid arthritis, I am trying to get as many cannabinoids in my system as possible. And of course, cannabinoids only come from cannabis, so it's going to be with marijuana. The issue, marijuana is still illegal in the state of Florida. And I would, if I didn't have any connections to Florida, I would in a second be in Colorado setting up business. But I can't. My business is here, my girlfriend is here, and most importantly, sorry to the girlfriend, my granddaughter is here, and I'm simply not going to move away from my granddaughter. The other issue is that smoking pot isn't really what I want to do. Now, don't get me wrong, I love being high. It's fantastic, but you don't get a lot done. I prefer alcohol. With alcohol, I can actually still play my video games and do on the computer and be motivated. But with weed, I just really mellow out. I don't even want to be violent enough to play a video game. So there you have that issue. The other issue is that smoking it is less illegal than growing it. I'd much prefer to grow some, what is that, harlequin, which is the high CBD level cannabinoid and low THC. I'd prefer to grow it and eat it or juice it. Like, I don't know if you, many of you may have seen the documentary Leaf. It's a 15-minute documentary on juicing marijuana. You don't actually get high from it, and you can take a lot more cannabinoids in. The problem is smoking it or being caught with bud is a misdemeanor and will be a fine and maybe some short jail time if they're being a particular asshole. Growing it, on the other hand, is a completely different monster. I'll get put away for quite some time, and I do not want to do any jail time with Bubba. I'm sorry for all of you that enjoy your jail time. I want nothing to do with it. The reason I'm making this video, other than just venting my issue, is that I'm having trouble getting marijuana bud that's not get you shit-faced strong. Every time that you find somebody that's selling pot, they're black market, of course. So in the black market, you're attracting just a lot of people that want to get really, really, really high. And I'm okay with that. That's fine if you want to do that. The problem is that they don't see the value in obtaining and selling the low THC, high CBD content, at least not in this area. I haven't been able to find any medicinal strains of marijuana. Cannabis. So I'm at a rock and a hard place. I'm trying to get enough cannabinoids into my system to try and offset any autoimmune disorder, which you can't really smoke enough to do anyway. You can offset it a little bit. But I can't get anything that won't make me fall on the ground high and still do the job. And the other ironic issue is I seem to be becoming more and more sensitive to it. The more I smoke it, the less I can smoke and the higher I seem to be getting. I seem to be building up residual cannabinoids in me, so I just get higher and higher each time. I know it's a weird and unfortunate condition, especially I can imagine people that like to get really high are annoyed by, but that's my situation. I don't know if I have a question or a resolution. This was mostly just getting my first world issues off my chest. Peace.